Some will call it swag, some call it cockiness, some call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the USC Trojans. Taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Come out to the 25, no attempt at a return.
Yo, what's up? Wait, speak up?
Barely.
Yeah, because it's fine. I don't have my headphones.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. They say all games count.
Yeah, it wasn't working.
You get to this portion of the season, and a chance to win a top 10 battle like this carries a little extra weight.
Whoever keeps the top 10 number beside their name after this game will have earned it, because these two teams are very talented. They've worn out the midpoint of the season. We're starting to get an idea of who these teams are. We're going to find out a whole lot more here today.
Yeah, dang right. How much implications down the road does this have? But how about you get an idea of exactly where you stand right in the middle of the season, playoffs down the road, make your statement here today.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. The RPO, it's complete. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitching
Good shit.
quarterback. And
Good
that's what it was
shit.
on third shit.
He is going nowhere.
Nah, we played at USC.
He was not fooled on that.
I remember that for sure. I'm pretty sure.
It's off coverage, but you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the
I
tackle.
don't even know.
Dropping back, it's Cabrera. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. When you play in a place like Alabama, you have to live up to the legacy of the Jonathan Allens, the Deron Haynes, the Marcel Darius is when you play on that defensive front.
Oh man, let me show
The funny
you.
thing is, Reese, I can keep going. Quentin Williams, Will Anderson, like the list goes on and on and on. Just elite level recruiting on the defensive line, on the edge, is how they built this dynasty at Alabama.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Right on the money. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
You gotta love that. On defense, one of the most
I had to change my quarterback mid-season.
play on third down. How do you prevent the opponent?
Other guys just
keeping
better.
drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch, you gave up the completion. What do? You set up fourth and long, you're gonna get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh yeah.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
Yeah.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled.
I was hoping he made that freaking play. I put him there for a reason.
Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
From the gun, the ground game. Still running at the 40. Wide open spaces. He's at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Alabama!
Was it at
Well, this
Alabama
offense
last
is
year?
top 10 in the country.
Because didn't I beat you like by a lot?
They've got a lot of speed, and they've got home run hitters. They scored
The SEC championship game, that's right.
10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They go to the ground. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to throw, it's Cabrera.
Oh, I did not think he was going to throw that.
And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Well, there's an example of the quarterback just creating on the fly, because I think that was supposed to go to the running back on a screen, and he just saw an open guy downfield and said, I don't know.
Oh, you picked me.
Dude, he's wide open. I know it's not how we drew it up, but we'll take it.
Should have known you were going straight to your running back. That's what you always do, Josh.
Mark him out of bounds at the 46.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator,
Whenever you
you've
get
got to
a
find as many ways
conversion,
as possible to get this guy going.
get that running back out in the flat.
Cross the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Turning it on. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
Yeah, I tell you what, when you start a game in the first quarter and you show me I will run my quarterback like you did here, it makes me defend the whole field. It makes me a lot more nervous. You can tell this quarterback will be a threat throughout this football game.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They pull him down.
Not bad. It's a good.
Gain down to the 24. So
Damn.
Alabama takes the lead.
It was a quick first quarter.
We played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They flipped into the field and we're ready to play. First play of the period will be a second down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily
this
his
is not what I
best
wanna do.
run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
Looking to pass inside the red zone.
Oh,
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Trojans are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage with no further than that.
I think coming into this season, they thought, in order to have success, we've got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a opportunity right now to finally break the seal. All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line. It just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's fourth down. Fourth down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
so wait, what? He said fourth down means four.
See if they can even operate in this noise. That's incomplete. Tried to set up the screen and he dropped the pass.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him.
Good stop defense.
Make sure it falls
Good
in.
shit.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, we don't get a ton of top 5 matchups, so let's check out how today's...
Oh, why is he back there?
Cal handled its business today away from...
It's weird. I just don't like small backs.
And what poise this generally young team showed.
I'm not small backs. Small backs are fine. Small wide receivers.
As what's possible.
Oh yeah, that's what we in.
To see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other could have a case for the #1 spot in America, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The throw to the
Oh,
outside is complete.
I thought I got that animation.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Really nice run there. Now, listen, you know, modern-day college football, I know it's all about spread offense and throwing the football and going up tempo and scoring quickly, but, man, you think back to Bear Bryant in Alabama, doesn't it always seem like they've always wanted to establish the run game? They have always wanted to be physical. Bear Bryant would have loved this guy in his backfield. With his physical style of running, man, he fits that just perfect.
Oh, he's got some space. Big play in the running game, and they get him out of bounds right at the 50-yard line.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. If you're starting like that now, what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
The Tide with the 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Barry. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short game.
I have 23 passing yards and there's 2 minutes left. What's wrong with this clock?
This guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Weird.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give to the running back from the shotgun. And you want to talk about game tackling everybody on the defense.
Plays the fuck.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Sends it back in motion. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Lets it fly deep downfield.
Oh.
He had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
Why was my thing all the way over there?
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield, it's Cabrera.
Give me that. I can do it too, Josh.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
The Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
But as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that 3rd down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not much.
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Floating away.
Oh my God, bro! Fucking pushing forward. Sitting there watching the fucking foul.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Dances away to buy time. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the QB leaves the pocket. He scrambles out and goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football with the relentless chase. I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Looking to throw, it's Cabrera. Rushes on him.
No way he catches that.
He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Yeah.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And as he throws, incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
The offense just has not been able to
He
find
fucked your fucking lineman up.
in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top. Flips it out to the back. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The Trojans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Quickly complete. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player.
Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
When they take big shots down the field and they air it out, I got to trust my technique.
I have 2 possessions. It's a weird game.
Wait till he shows his hands. When he shows his hands, I'm bringing my hands up to knock the ball away. Nice job by the defense, using his technique, knocking the football away.
Yes.
The official says no good.
Great stop, defense. Yo, I've had 2 possessions. Why have I only had 2 fucking possessions? Yeah. Oh, I did have a 4th. Okay. Thanks.
And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. What the? Yo. What the? I would be so. I'm so sorry, bro. That was funny. Oh, man. I fucked his ass all the way up. Jeez, had him on skates. Oh, Lord. Damn. That's 1 for 75, 1 for 60.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first
Jesus.
we have to show you how the script is being written here.
So he backed up like 50 yards. That's man, that's tough.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Man, we built from the ground up, buddy. Trenches.
Good luck. No holes in it.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field.
Oh yeah, I'm sitting on it.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the
You better punt it.
entire country. They're so and they understand the
Oh yeah.
getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being
No, sir!
dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard
Come on.
back here in the second half to throw any completions.
Come
And
on.
that decision will be questioned for a while. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field.
Yeah, he was.
That last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it
Oof.
impressed they're not going to give him
What a
chance.
dot.
Break that long of a run.
Woo.
And a touchdown.
God.
See, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this
What a
stadium, I think, is
diz
expecting to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Damn. Okay. D tackle.
In the
Fuck.
backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Yeah.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Might be calling a hot route. They'll run play action. Quick completion on the out. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line.
You don't think so? This dude's a baller. Brock Bowers out there.
You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got.
Backs going for the goal line. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Oh shit, my fault, Josh. I didn't mean to do this.
They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. 2-point conversion
Definitely
attempt
didn't.
is coming.
Sorry.
Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Knocked down right at the 25. And I guess
Let that be Savage or Steven. It's a touchdown.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Stopped at the 40.
I'm right there stripping the ball. Literally
I just
stripping
love
the ball.
physical backs that break tackles and get those extra yards and show that toughness, Palmer.
He's so
I
hard to
hate
get on the
playing
ground,
nickel.
David. He plays with great pad
Nickel's just
level
like
and
not a
also
good.
has phenomenal balance for a running back.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Cabrera. Quick strike complete. They're ripping
Just give him extra yards, bro. Those are the animations I hate.
The Trojans racing to the line in the hurry.
Just like when he's about to get tackled, just giving him extra yards.
Because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Yeah.
Picked off to stop the threat. Bringing it back.
Ah.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Connection to the right.
Oh, that was a dot.
Pick up on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself with the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking it.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be
Yeah,
second down.
7-7.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Using his legs, it's Barry. Breaks into the open.
Damn, I thought I did it again.
This veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
That's why you gotta click on, Josh. I can fuck with that computer, man.
They go right back to it. Looking to throw on first down.
Oh, I threw the ball, bro.
He released it and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10.
No, stay back, bro.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on.
I pulled him
to it.
back, bro. What's he
Effort man
doing?
for their first pick of the game.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions.
Was that your D lineman?
You're still in field goal.
Yeah, that's why. That's
Think
why he
about
missed.
this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got his man quickly. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
And I think if I'm a QB, I like the decision. I get it to my running back who's really good after the catch, who's really good with the ball in his hands, but the defense did the job. They got him on the ground. They gave up some yards, but they forced the 4th down.
Splits the uprights, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone.
Bro, I wound up to hit stick him for like 10 seconds.
Stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Here's the handoff. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up a 6.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
From the gun, running back on the move. And he didn't.
Yeah, that boy coming off the edge.
And that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the break, and Alabama has the lead.
think UTSA this week, he lost to the computer. I think he lost to Cal by like 21 points.
Got the quick pass. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
To the air, it's Cabrera.
Oh, you little sneaky. You sneaky little guy.
He'll work his way down to the 28.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback.
It's a good read there.
But now it's the big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Oh!
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident.
Ah! I tried to bait you.
That you're going to have time to throw.
They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The Trojans want to move quickly. Looking to throw. Buys a little extra time. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
Touchdown, Trojans! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas
If that's anywhere else on the field, he drops it.
We need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Here comes the heat. Fire into the
Oh!
He makes it in for the deuce, and now it's a 14-point game.
That was a bad
It's more
animation
common
too.
to throw for the 2-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You can tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice 2-point conversion.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the option.
Man, went out of
I
bounds.
think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this 3rd down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab deep. Off and running. Touchdown time. And once he found open space,
You got a guy on your team that's 86 speed?
they extend this
No, bro, you gotta get him on.
lead, and now they are staring at a
Yeah.
winning streak.
That's slow as shit.
Check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. Florida Atlantic took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Boca Raton. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. Always fun to see two of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There will be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
I know a lot of people don't like to prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the 4th quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
Well, if you could give a helmet sticker to this defensive coaching staff, they would get one because of the plan they've had for this guy at wide receiver. He is one of the best in the entire country with his speed and his athleticism, but they have had a plan for him. Whether it's man coverage, zone, they've been able to double him, they've been able to change up the looks, and they have not been able to get him involved in the game, and that's why they're going to win this one.
And this game's starting to tick away from this offense, and they're getting in desperation mode. They've got to be able to find a way to make plays in the pocket. It's not going to be the scrambles out wide. You need passing plays deep down the field. They've got to find some way to attack this secondary.
Snagged out of the air.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And on that out route, 3rd down, guys, you just want to see a little bit better execution. You want to see more depth on the route. You want to see a little bit more of an accurate throw so he doesn't have to come back and fight for it, so that we can pick up the first down a lot easier. A little bit better by the quarterback and receiver, and as a result, they do get the catch, but it sets up 4th and short.
On 4th down, going to the air. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's 4th down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the
Why can't I see? Why would they do that?
Turning it on. He's got his man. Makes the
So
grab.
bad.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. And the Trojans with the 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
And this defense has put a game together. It is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You can tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
He throws one to the left. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
To the air, it's Cabrera. Fires fires to the wideout. It's gone. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it.
No way he caught that.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Quarterback will keep it. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. They're definitely up against it. Time running out.
Did you see how I almost lost to the computer last night? BYL? They got 2 straight onside kicks.
Be able to recover the ball.
Literally 2 straight. They got the onside kick, scored. Got the onside kick again, scored again. I had to stop them on a 2-point conversion to win the game.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44.
Yeah. I was going to be so pissed.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
How the fuck did he get these?
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Give to the back. Virtually unblocked, and he's
No way he's that fucking fast.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. As they come to the line on second down, ordinarily you might go up top, but they need to keep this one on the ground, keep that clock winding. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Got rid of it just in time. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on third down. Throws for the
Oh,
tight
you
end.
fucker. Why you throw it like that?
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to
That was a
gain.
first down.
Trying to keep the drive alive. Hard run. Just dismissing tackles. He's got enough for the first down.
GG's, Josh.
That ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. This has been a really impressive performance behind this running game against a team trying to prove they ought to be ranked ahead of you in the top 10, and you're able to hold them off, guys.
Well, I love it too, David, because we've seen them run the ball against weaker competition, but here in a top 10 matchup against a physical defense, they've been the more dominant team. They've done it on the ground.
And it's just nice to always stiff-arm little brother and be like, hey, there's a reason you're ranked below us, right? Like, sit back down. Like, we're here for a reason. Just a big